Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Saturday matinee at Braemar Arena between the number 2 ranked Edina Hornets and the Wayzata Trojans. My name is Casey Hankinson. Welcome to the stream, and we are joined by a special guest color commentator today from your Burnsville Braves, now the Blaze, and always the Braves, and a father of 2 seniors tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Eric Hendrickson.
Hey, thanks, Casey. Glad to be here.
This is going to be awesome. We use Hendy a lot. Hendy's been coaching in the Edina program for many, many years, and I'm sure he's not listening to the telecast at home, but often I reference the big oak tree behind the net that the defensemen hide behind.
Yes.
Where did that reference come from?
You know, I was just trying to think of something kind of silly that the kids would remember, you know, so that's where it came up. But, you know, got to take advantage of that net back there. Use it as a pick.
All right, and we have quite a few seniors for Edina. Tonight is senior night. They've spent a great deal amount skating on this Braemar ice sheet, and we're going to have a starting lineup of all 5 seniors with Brooke Greeley at center, Hannah Chorsky at center, Gwen Hendrickson at right, Lily Hendrickson the right D, and Holly Olson. Pairing in a group that Hendy has spent a lot of times over the years watching coach, and kind of bittersweet to watch this group. They've had accomplished so much in their youth careers and at least their final regular season game at Braemar. Hendy, what goes through your mind as a parent?
You know, it's just hard to believe that it's already, you know, this far into the senior year. It's kind of the home stretch. You know, it seems like yesterday we were just teaching them how to skate, you know, just trying
Throwing
to get
stuffed
them,
animals on the ice?
Yeah, trying to get them to hold on to their stick for more than 3 seconds.
And here's Hendrickson over to Holly Olson, the senior, takes a big check from Wayzata, and it's number 32, Matthews with the puck. Matthews for Wayzata brings it up, drops it off, shot in, and big save by Glass. Callie Glass, number 35, making the start for Edina tonight. Another senior, the 6th senior on the ice, and here's number 6, Gwen Hendrickson, dumps it down as Wayzata goes to change. That's Matthew, the sophomore defenseman from Wayzata, picks it up, not backed in by Lindborg to Keel. Keel can't quite connect, and it's now in the Edina zone. Goes down deep. Here's Matthew for Wayzata. Halverson on her, and now Keel. Halverson gets the puck now, pokes it free, and there's Lindborg. Lindborg pokes it in the corner and out of play.
Nice forecheck to start the game.
Hendy, these seniors, I'm imagining we got Swan, Uline, Hendrickson, Olson, Roberts, Bowers, Connor, Chorsky, and Greeley. You've coached all of them.
Yeah, I would say Emma Connor is the only one I didn't coach in the youth growing up, just because she moved into town a little bit later. But you know, worked with her in the summer. So yeah, it's just crazy to see them all out here.
A talented group that's had success all the way up, and yeah, you mentioned, you know, started all with stuffed animals, and I do love that story. Most of these girls did start their U6, U8 career pushing around stuffed animals. Gosh, that's a quick 10 years.
Oh, I know. Well, you got to make it fun to start, right? They got to enjoy coming to the rink, so got to pull out some tricks.
Well, and I recall the only goal of the year was make sure they sign up the next year, just to keep the numbers coming.
Exactly.
And here's Nora McConnell, number 2, the freshman for Edina to Lindborg. Lindborg gets it to Halverson. That doesn't connect, and the captain for Wayzata keeps it in. That's Gretchen Branton. Gretchen Branton is going on to Clarkson next year. And Lindborg shoots it out wide and all the way down the ice.
Kind of an amazing Clarkson pipeline that's, you know, Wayzata has been experiencing the last several years.
Yeah, you know better than I. Matthews is also a Clarkson commit, number 32, along with Branton, and there were a couple more before.
Yeah, you know, in prior years, I think there's probably 3 or 4 that have come out of the Wayzata program.
Here's Zawowski, 17, playing center. Emma Connor, the senior, gets it. Emma Connor, the leading goal scorer this year with 25 goals. Matter of fact, the last time someone scored more than 30 goals was the opposing coach for Wayzata. That's Taylor Williamson. She scored 40, I believe, 5 or 6, 7 seasons ago, and that's the last time someone has got over 30 goals for Edina. And there's a great pass by Jungles, just misses for Connor and goes for icing. Go ahead, Hendy.
I was just going to say, it doesn't seem like that many years ago that Taylor was out here playing. My daughter Eva was a freshman when Taylor was a senior in that year where she scored all those goals. And it was kind of electric. Every time she touched the puck, people were expecting something amazing to happen, and it generally did. It was one of the most dynamic players I've ever seen play.
My favorite memory of Taylor Williamson as Chorsky, maybe we got to break it up here for a second. Chorsky Sr. brings it up, 18 over to Connor, can't connect. And now it's Connor again. Connor coming out of the corner, falls down, still stick handing, now brings it out past the blue line back to center. That's Jungles over to Hankinson. Hankinson back to Jungles, D to D. Jungles now gets it off the boards to Chorsky. Chorsky stops nicely. There's good patience, then turns it over. And here comes Wayzata. Shot in by Wayzata's number 28. That's Sophia Bach. And it's picked up. There it is again by Branton. And here comes Ellie Chapman, number 19 for Edina. One hand shovels it off into the neutral zone. Back for Sammy Hackley. Sammy Hackley, one of the big defenders for Wayzata. She's actually going to play lacrosse at Concordia, so multi-sport athlete. Shot back in. The Taylor Williamson, I was going to say, my favorite thing, I did a hockey camp for about 10 years with boys and girls, and every single time, not most of the time, but every single time, she was the first player lined up in the drill. Every time. And having that attitude has served her well. Here comes Wayzata on a 2-on-1 against Lily Hendrickson. Nice job by Lily. Sprawls out as she often does and forces the pass by Matthews to go wide. And there's a battle on the wall. 4 players divided equally as Lily sits and watches, and we got a whistle. What's it like watching a defenseman and a forward and having twins?
It's a lot of anxiety at all times. No, it's fun. You know, I'm a defensive person, so I don't claim to know a lot about that offensive side of the ice like you might. So I'm kind of focused on the D side. I'm watching more the back check with the forwards.
How did they get drawn to those positions? Did it just happen naturally?
Yeah, just kind of surprisingly, just kind of I think personality types. You know, they just kind of gravitate in one direction or the other. So I really didn't, try to push them.
And here's Uma Cornier back in the nets. Uma having another outstanding season for the Hornets. Uma 9-0-0 with a .89 goals against average, a .957 save, and 4 shutouts. And here's Maxwell. Maxwell to Lindborg. Lindborg gets it up to Keel. Here comes number 11 for Edina. Enters the Wayzata zone. Keel shot just wide. And whistled for offsides possibly, or did that go out of play? I couldn't tell.
Deflected up into the netting. Yeah, I thought Uma's coming off a really good game against Minnetonka. Had some just unbelievable saves early on in that contest to really keep him in it. Just amazing athlete back there.
We got Chorsky and Connor. Chorsky says her favorite player to meet is Jack Hughes, and her pet peeve is bad referee, so some extra pressure on the stripes tonight. Here's shot on goal by Lindahl, and nicely gloved by Uma Cornier. Andy, as you look back, what's one season that you really remember with these girls?
Oh, I would say, that first year of traveling, the first year of U10 is always a big one, and they're kind of the out-of-town tournaments, and they're wearing, the kind of the association jersey for the first time. So that was special, and certainly the last, the U15 season before they came to high school, they had a great team and won a state championship, so it was kind of good bookends in the youth association. That
is a special memory, especially at Edina. It's had so many good girls go before them. Is to just throw on that jersey for the first time, the green and gold and white. It is neat to see.
Yeah, really just to see that excitement.
Here's Wayzata. Wayzata shoots it out, cleared all the way down past Jungles, and it's going to go for icing. Vivian Jungles, only a junior, certainly plays like a senior, maybe a college senior even, but she's a junior for the Edina Hornets this year. We're going to have Brooke Greeley come onto the ice. Let's see if we can find Brooke Greeley. She wants to meet TJ Oshie, and her hockey pet peeve is when girls wear their hair down. I believe that's called a duster back. There's Hankinson, gets a shot on goal. Hankinson and Maxwell on defense, and it's back to Hendrickson. Maxwell shoots it in. Nice save by Lavender, the goaltender for Wayzata. She's a junior. And here comes Wayzata. Wayzata shoots it out, picked up by Maxwell. Maxwell gets it in. Dean Williamson raises his hand on the bench. Another proud Golden Gopher, and it was an honor seeing Murray Williamson, who coached the 1968 Olympic team, I believe. And
yeah, I saw him walking down the concourse right before the game. Still looking spry.
Yeah, looks spry. Great memory. What a guy he is, too. Very talented family, the Williamsons. Here's Keel. Keel wins it back to Halverson. Halverson, quick feet, nicely over to Hendrickson, to Jungles, to Lindborg. And it's picked up by Peters for Wayzata.
Well, they always say Coach Williamson is a man with a plan. So you know he's got something up his sleeve for tonight, some type of strategy. It looks like he's got his team playing really disciplined to start the game, not really giving up much for chances here, just working on getting the puck deep in our end.
Yeah, and I think that's the goal, is to get it deep and go and forecheck. There's not a tremendous amount of goal scoring. Only one player with over 10 goals for Wayzata, and that's Branton with 15 goals, 11 assists for 26 points. Next one is Lindahl, who's 7, 5, and 12 as far as goals. And here comes Halverson. Halverson with some speed. Number 10 for Edina, drives wide, keeps driving in the Dean Youngblood style. Gets it back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson launches, tipped in front, and saved by Lavender. Now it's back out to the D. Hendrickson again, nicely over to Jungles. Shot just wide. A lot of Hendrickson to Jungles over the years. And now it's picked up by Wayzata. Wayzata gets to the checkered line, dumps it in, which we've seen early, and I think we're going to see a lot. And here's Jungles. Jungles has the puck. If they can get past that 1-4 checker, they should be able to break out of the zone. Edina should.
Yeah, it looks like the Williamsons have done scouting. They're trying to take away that D-to-D play. They're bringing their forecheckers in on both D, so got to get our center down low, maybe a center reverse, you know, try to make an evasive move by one of those D, try to come up the ice. Like that, there you go.
There you go, the good hands of number 7.
Yeah.
I think they get it from Leah Hendrickson, if I had to be honest. All right, here we go.
With the shovel.
And it's Jungles again. Jungles, nice pass. Oh, Connor just can't quite connect. And there's Jungles with a poke check, uses her positioning well. And here comes, why is that a kick save by Cornier? Jungles gets it out of the ice. That was a nice shot by leading goal scorer Matthews. She's got 6 goals. Leading scorer is Branton, shot out of play.
Yeah, Sloan Matthews is a dangerous player. I've seen her over the years. Really has a knack for kind of getting lost behind the D, you know, creating a breakaway opportunity. I know she's been banged up a little bit this year, so her numbers probably aren't standing out as much, but she's back and playing, so she's dangerous. She's going to have to be one that the defense for the Hornets have to keep an eye on.
Coffin takes a draw for Wayzata against Zawowski. Zawowski now gets the boot. Coffin, another goal high scorer for the Wayzata Trojans, 16 points on the season. And here's Connor, 16, the senior. Emma Connor comes up, driving wide. Connor shoots, just wide. Connor chases after it. Now it's back out to McConnell. McConnell retrieves, throws it back to Maxwell. Maxwell off the boards again to number 16 for Edina. That's Connor to Chorsky. Back to Connor, shot just wide again. Chorsky picks it up. Chorsky coming out of the corner, eyes up, looking for a pass, holds it, drops to McConnell. McConnell shoots off the pads, and now it's picked up by Bach. And here comes Wayzata. That's Fornes that's got the puck. Maxwell shoots it up. Connor stick handles in, 1-on-3. Connor shoots, blocked. She's still got it, just over 8 minutes to go here in period 1. Scoreless game, 0-0. Not a ton of shots by the Edina Hornets yet. It's kind of been a breakout game. Dump it in by Wayzata and breakout. And no sustained pressure yet from Edina. And here's McConnell. McConnell backs away. Puts it nicely to Maxwell. Maxwell behind the net. Leaves it open for Chapman. Chapman loses her footing. Now back at the point. That's Branton. And Chapman gets up gingerly. And here comes Brooke Greeley. Greeley got it. Turns it over. Maxwell can't get it out. A little bit of a sloppy hockey for Edina here. Now here comes Gwen Hendrickson, number 6 for Edina, coming past the blue line. Hendrickson got it, tries to shoot off the pads. Lavender sticks it wide, and here comes Wayzata. It's been a game of breakout so far. Chapman gets it wide. Chapman still has it. Now back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson to Olsen. Olsen over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson dumps it down into the corner for Greeley. Trying to get some more offense. Edina is in the corners, but there it's shot out again, and here comes Wayzata. Matthews with it. Matthews around Olsen. Matthews shot, save in front. Cornier can't find it, but she has it in her pads.
Yeah, Matthews dangerous right there. A lot of that acceleration. Again, our defense got to be able to step out and match that speed. But
I think Wayzata might have the better of the chances so far.
I would say so. In their zone, they're doing a nice job of just keeping us to the perimeter. We got to roll up our sleeves and get to the net.
And we've got Lily Hendrickson wants to meet Connor McDavid. And her pet peeve is back tucking. And I believe that's tucking the jersey in the back. Is that correct?
I guess so. Usually that's what us short players would do, because it'd be hanging down to our shin pads if we didn't. But
And Gwen's player she wants to meet is Sid Crosby, and she doesn't like when players tap their stick on the ice to get their teammates' attention. I got to agree with her on that. Smart girl. Much better to yell for the puck than tap. Back to action. Wayzata's got it. Here they go coming up the ice. That's number 28, Bach for Wayzata. She can't get it out. Now it's back in the far corner. There's Lauren Uline out.
Nice.
Lauren Uline, number 4 for Edina. And here comes Wayzata. Wayzata bringing it out of their zone. Lauren Uline is Jack Hughes, the player she wants to meet. And I love this. This is my favorite one. Her hockey pet peeve, mine too, Lauren, is people leaving their name tags on their skates as they get them sharpened from General Sports.
Total faux pas.
Total faux pas. Here's another senior, Roberts, number 12.
And Maddie Bowers out there forechecking.
Maddie Bowers. Her pet peeve is the bubble mask, the I-Techs as we call them back in the day, but no one knows what an I-Tech anymore. And Kylie Roberts, who's going to Boston University. Matthew Barzell is who she wants to meet, and she doesn't like when people are not accountable, which will serve her well even beyond the ice hockey days. Here's Lindborg, always a spark plug for Edina. I feel like Barrett plays the same way every time. I mean, she is
Very
just
consistent player.
Yes,
you know?
she is.
Know what you're going to get. Great skill, great hands, nice shot. You know, she's one of those players where as we go into playoffs, you know, you're kind of looking who's going to maybe step up and get that next big goal. You know, we have a lot of skill players on this team, and you know, can be dangerous at any time.
And if you look at Barrett Lindborg's, there's a nice save by Cornier. Maxwell does what she does well, clears the front of the area very well.
With authority.
Here's Keel. Keel chips it to Halverson. Halverson can't quite get it. Now back to Hankinson. Hankinson has the puck in the corner in her skates. Still battling for it. Comes in Jane Keel. Jane Keel's going to get a penalty for boarding, cross-checking, or checking. And now the Wayzata goalie's still in their net, although the Wayzata coaches don't know a penalty's coming. She's still saying Edina's got to make the play there, and here they come. Here comes Wayzata. It's Peterson. Peterson, the senior from Wayzata, has the puck behind the net. They still don't know the Wayzata goalie. Finally, she's coming out.
You know, I like the center coming down low to support, but just got to be under control there. Sometimes you get excited and end up taking a penalty there. But, you know, again, give credit to Wayzata. They're on the puck. You know, they're controlling in our zone, so we're going to have to start winning those battles ourselves.
First penalty of the game with just over 5 minutes to go. If you're wondering stats, the power play for Wayzata is not solid. It is only at 8.3%. The penalty killing is for Edina is at 88%. Interesting, they were at 94% last year, so a little bit dip this year through the season. And here's plenty of room for Wayzata to start with. And you'd like to see Edina, I think, with a very heavy pressure. They got the skaters for sure, and there's a nice block by Emma Connor. That's another thing she does very, very well, is gets in the way of the puck. And here's Wayzata coming in. It's Brandt who's going to set it up. She's not. She's going to shoot. Kind of a wide-angle shot, now cleared by Chorsky, but not all the way out, kept in. And here's Wayzata slowly moving the puck up top. It's Matthews with it. Matthews looking for Coffin. Nice block. That's block number 2 by Connor. And here comes Coffin.
Looks like Edina's a little confused on this umbrella here. We're just having a little tough time setting up correctly here to take away the shots.
Thank goodness for Cornier, because she did an unbelievable job of getting her low leg pads down to block that. The girl had snuck in behind. She was all alone, and Cornier making some easy, hard saves look easy, with how well positioned she is.
Yeah, it's just really that second save that she's so good at. It's unbelievable. Oh.
Here's a flip. There's shot just wide, and now it's back to Coffin. These players are likely going to have the full 2 minutes for Wayzata. Back to Bach to Coffin. And now it's over to Fornes. Fornes has got the puck. Back to Coffin. Coffin's got it rink wide over. Shot blocked by Hendrickson. Nice stick as Schindler tried to get it off. Coffin's got it now. Coffin over to Peters. Peters twirls wide. Doesn't. Pass it back to Coffin. Coffin top of the circle again for their third block. And again by Jungles. 4 blocks in the penalty kill. You do love to see that determination as Jungles has it coming up. Number 22. Logging some ice. Still has it. It's going to be a long shift, so she's going to want to change as she's coming back. Here's Zawowski now after her. Jane Keel asking where you want me to go on the ice. She gets confirmation from Coach Sammy Reber, and it's dumped back in. Here's Jungles. Jungles pokes it wide and battles in the corner. Nice penalty kill for Edina. And here comes Chapman. And it's Maxwell. Edina just a little bit out of sorts, not quite in sync. And there's Lindborg in a great position. Here comes number 20, Barrett Lindborg, bouncing wide, bounces off of Wayzata, and it's picked up by Mathy. Mathy's got it. Now it's back to Wayzata. Wayzata rink wide. Nice job by Hendrickson. Maybe a softball player as she grew up, with a nice stab there. And here comes the Trojans. Shot, waffle save by Cornier. Cornier seeing the puck. I'm going to say the Trojans are out shooting the Hornets. We can't see the shots here. It seems like one turnover after another in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, we just can't get in sync here. Just kind of panicking with the puck a little bit, just letting them bounce off our stick. Just got to start moving our feet, talking.
There's a battle in the corner. I hear the Chapman sisters saying, get in there, Ellie. I like their communication from the stands. You got a little pack of Hornet girls here watching the game, which is always great to see. Puck is played out now, whistle.
Yeah, just, the Trojans are bringing the energy. It doesn't matter your skill level if you don't have the same energy level as your opponent. And we're just, we're losing the races to the puck. So it's kind of one of those games where you don't want to give the Trojans confidence, right? If they chip one in here and they're playing with the lead, it's a whole different ball game. So I think it's going to be important for Edina to kind of get their act together here soon.
Well, the Hornets won 7-1 last time these two teams played. And I would say last year in the games, I think they played them 3 times, and even in the section finals when Wayzata beat Blake, Wayzata almost had the better, last year, the better chances in those games. And, the talent discrepancy is probably there. I'll have others figure that out. But the Williamsons do a great job of getting their teams prepared to play Edina.
Yeah, they get better as the season goes on. They find a way to develop. I would say that section final game, good thing it wasn't a 20-minute third period, or we might have lost by 3. Well, kind of hanging on by our fingernails.
That's right. And
it's not the way you want to go out.
I know you'll like this, Handy. One of the coolest moments of all last season is Edina was playing Wayzata here, and it was 4-0 going into the third period. And I watched Taylor come out and address her team before the third period. She had a huge smile on her face. And I just thought, how great that she has that attitude, and those girls are feeding off that positivity. And early on, you can already tell she's going to be a great coach.
Yeah, she really finds a connection with her teammates. I know several families that have players on the team, and they just couldn't be happier to have her as a coach. It's really, we're very fortunate.
Jungles gets it in. The one thing the Hornets did not do well against Benilde was the forecheck. They did it well in their last game against Minnetonka, very well, and right now there isn't much of a forecheck again. It's kind of get the puck in, get it turned over, and break it back out. So the forecheck is one of the areas that the Hornets really need to improve upon. Connor does a nice job of battling in front. Connor's shot, goal!
Just like that, with her skill level, it just takes a second, and it's in the back of the net. She's probably one of the best natural goal scorers I've certainly seen in girls and women's hockey over the years.
And here's the replay if we're going to see it, I believe. Here's the shot in front. There's Connor that's got the puck.
Nice little turnaround, just gets it off her stick fast. She knows when she's in the slot. No need to dust it off.
No, and that's one of those, you just can't teach that, right? You can't teach that, pounce on the puck and do anything you can in that hard area to score. And Emma has been a game changer many times. I can think of even the Benilde games where it was 0-0 and Emma scores once, Emma scores twice.
Yeah, she kind of puts the team on her back a lot, and you do want to see some other kids start stepping up here as we get down the stretch in playoffs, because teams are playing her more and more physical, and they're trying to shut her down. So we got to have others step up.
That's 2 seniors there. That's Connor, who scores her 26th goal of the year. That's a state lead. We're going to have a penalty on Wayzata, and another senior, Hannah Chorsky, gets the lone assist on that goal. We're going to have a penalty on the Wayzata Trojans for stick handling. No penalties for stick handling. Slashing the stick out of Jane Keel's hands.
So this is another opportunity to keep an eye on Connor. Kind of over on the face-off dot. She'll kind of just try to hide out a little bit and try to one-time it if they can get it over to her.
Edina's 88%, and one stat that's very true that you look at is penalty killing. If you have a good penalty kill, it means you're a very hard-working team, and Wayzata's penalty kill is 95% right now.
Wow.
So that shows me they're going to work. Here comes Chorsky. Chorsky has the puck, tries to draw over 1 or 2. She gets tripped up and shot all the way down. That might do it for as much time as they're going to have here. There needs to be some urgency with only 10 seconds left in the period. Now Jungles has it. 22 brings it up over to Hendrickson as we have under 6 seconds left. Hendrickson dumps it in, and that's going to be period 1 right now for Braemar Arena and senior night. After 1 period, it's Edina Hornets 1, the Wayzata Trojans 0, and Hendy, after 17 minutes, what's the analysis?
Well, I would say that, you know, it's about what you'd expect from Wayzata coming out playing hard. I think Edina, you know, there's several clicks that we can dial it up here. You know, it is kind of tough as a team when you won by a pretty wide margin in the previous contest. You know, you just subconsciously come into it maybe a little bit more relaxed than you should be. So hopefully after a tight first period and a little talking to by Coach Reber, they'll come out and you know, kind of dial it up and play the game that we're used to seeing.
And you know what also might play into the formula here, and it's a great night, there's no question about it, but with senior night, you know, it's just, I hate this as the coach part of you, it's just a tiny bit enough of distraction that it's just more emphasis on senior night than the game itself. And I feel like that was some of this first period, and the second period will be like, okay, girls, let's get focused here.
Yeah, kind of get back into the fold. Sure, anytime there's other events like that, you know, you're thinking about things, maybe a little bit of emotion on the girls, kind of reflecting back on their years. And but they're hockey players at the root of it, so they got to come out and get the job done.
Well, we are going to have 12 minutes before period 2. Go grab yourself a whatever drink you prefer, water, Coke, Bud Light, and you got plenty of time to go check the mortgage rates at traditionmortgage.com. Is it traditionmortgage.com or is it traditioncompanies.com? What do we got?
We got a bunch of them. Just Google Tradition. We'll come up. You'll find us.
Just
you know.
Google Tradition.
Rates are still great. So
and I certainly don't want to call out one person, but John Zadowski would take anybody's call right now.
Absolutely. Yep. His cell phone number, he answers it.
All right.
Best in the business.
We will be back in about 12 minutes.
Hockey, a tradition like no other. Visit traditioncompanies.com for more information on how we can assist you with your land development, financial services, and home building needs.
We like to think that, you know, the difference maker is just the, you know, the personal interest level we take, where it's just more than a job. We really feel, you know, passion for serving the clients and really taking care of them. I think the loan officer group we have, you know, it's not about the money, it's about the satisfaction when you're sitting at the closing table with the clients and you've done a good job for them and they're happy, and you know, you see the joy that you bring their families.
At Tradition, we're a high-touch, high-tech bank. And what I mean by that is we have one-on-one relationships with all of our clients. When you walk in, we know you by name. Yet, when it's Saturday night and you're working on things, you can do online banking, mobile banking, and have access to all of the technology that all the big banks have to offer. So you get the best of both worlds, high touch, high tech.
Our niche and what we do, we start with the comprehensive planning. We're usually the quarterback of all the relationships because we're sitting down and we get to the nitty-gritty details of everything that's going on in each individual family. We look at all the insurance, the investments, we analyze them, help build a plan, help build cash flows, help talk about Social Security, any other aspects that come in people's life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to action at Braemar Arena. Casey Hankinson joined by Eric Hendrickson. As we start period 2, goal scoring for period 1 was Emma Connor, senior from senior Hannah Chorsky. We'd also like to say hello to Mary Keel if you're listening out in New Jersey. Hope everything's going great with your dad and your family, and missing you back here at Braemar Arena. And it's Hendrickson, number 7 for Edina. Hendrickson head off to Chorsky. Chorsky over to Connor. Connor shot. Big save by Lavender. Puck goes into the corner. Zawowski on it. We've got some power play time left for Edina. That's Connor. Connor has the puck. Over to Jungles. Jungles back to Connor. Zawowski on the first power play unit. And it's back to Jungles at top. Jungles over to Hendrickson, number 7. Lily Hendrickson back to Jungles. Jungles shoot, tip by...
Nice tip.
Yes, very nice tip by Zawowski in a perfect spot right in front of the net. Here's Connor to the side. Connor back to Jungles. Jungles shoots, deflected just over the head of Hendrickson. Hendrickson get it. Lily Hendrickson off to Providence College next year. And here comes Lily. Lily Hendrickson over to Jungles. Jungles stick handles back to Hendrickson. Now to Jungles. Jungles over to Connor. Connor interchanges with Jungles. Here comes Connor with some speed. Connor to Chorsky. Shot. Save Lavender. And it's Hendrickson. Lily Hendrickson has the puck. Stick handling nicely. Throws it back down to Zawowski. Zawowski gets it, number 17. Chorsky picks it up. Chorsky tries to handle. There's Hendrickson. Does a nice job. Gets tripped up, and another penalty.
You know, I like the fact Edina's trying some different things here, trying to find Chorsky in the middle. Just haven't quite connected fully, but, you know, it looks like that play's there if they can get it into her clean.
I agree. Good puck movement. I also really like Zawowski is right front center in front of the goalie. Lavander had a nice shot, and Vivian Jungles shoots a lot, so very nice to have somebody in front of the net. And we're going to have it's a 5-on-4 as the other penalty expired. Now we've got the second unit here of Maxwell, Keel, Lindborg, Chapman, and Halverson. Halverson up to Maxwell. Maxwell shoots it pass wide to, Keel. Here's Keel up to Maxwell. Maxwell over to Keel on the sidewall. Keel shoots, block. Nice block by number 23 for Wayzata. That's Schindler. She's a senior as well. Here comes Maxwell. Maxwell picks the puck up. 1.5 minutes left in the power play. Maxwell over to Lindborg. Lindborg with some speed. Lindborg gets into the Wayzata zone, stops nicely, creates some time and space. Now over to Maxwell. Maxwell shoots it down. Disrupted by, and here we go, 1-on-1. Lindborg playing a little bit of defense. Maxwell coming back. Good stick by Lindborg to get it out of the way. And almost 1 minute has gone by on the power play.
Just got to be a little quicker with our passes here. Wayzata's jumping us. They're doing a nice job of playing aggressive on the penalty kill, but we, just got to be able to make tape-to-tape passes here. We're fumbling a little bit.
Well, and the key is support. I think that's where, and it is hard. It's not always to support each other, but on the power play, you should try to create as many 2-on-1s as possible so you always have an option. And here comes Halverson. Halverson brings it in. Nice bit of skill there. She does a nice little turn, and now she comes up still with the puck, still has it on her stick, on her backhand. One hands it over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson now back on the ice to Jungles. Jungles shot. Chapman in front, just wide. And it's shot all the way down, kept in by Jungles, and now it's out to Branton. Branton shoots it wide. Wayzata chasing it in, can't reach it far enough with just 20 seconds left. You can see the good penalty killing by Wayzata and the power play movement. Not quite there for Edina, but we still have some time left as Chorsky comes in. Chorsky eyes up, stick handles wide. Chorsky shot. Lavander makes the save.
Love to see her come all the way across the slot there instead of just taking that short side shot and going behind the net. Just these girls, especially with the size we have, just to lean in, go through the slot, either get taken down, create another penalty situation, or put the puck away.
And Chorsky's got that nice long reach to maybe be able to do that too. Here's Zawowski working hard on the puck. Chorsky comes in to help, and now it's shot all the way down. Here comes Connor. Connor pokes it and keeps it in. Connor in front, over to shot. Oh, great pass to Chorsky.
Just kind of handcuffed her a little bit there, but man, great idea. She's in the right spot.
It's going to see if this replay button works. It looks like it's gonna. Here the puck goes into the corner. Watch Connor come with a one-handed poke.
Seals off the wall nicely.
And then Chorsky gets ready for it and just couldn't quite connect.
Yep.
We've got the line of Chapman, Hendrickson, and Greeley. Chapman on the puck. Out to McConnell. McConnell does a nice job to keep it in. Now it gets into the neutral zone. Over to Maxwell. Maxwell tries to put it center to Chapman. And it's picked up now by Matthew. Matthew chips it up wide to Bach. Bach gets it to Maxwell. Maxwell does a nice job of keeping it in. And here comes Chapman. Chapman 19 in the corner, protecting the puck. And Greeley pulls it out. Greeley's got it. Greeley, nice backwards pass to Maxwell. Maxwell just couldn't quite get it. Got it off the toe of her stick and not the heel. And now there's a race for the puck. And McConnell going after it. Shelters and uses her body well. Almost said shelter in place. I don't want to go back to that. Here's a shot blocked. Now it's back to Maxwell. Just over 12 minutes here in period 2. Edina 1, Wayzata nothing. Shots, by the way, Hendy, were even first period, 9-9.
Yeah, not surprising. It's a pretty even period in my opinion.
And here's Branton. Branton leading goal scorer. Nice pass. Here comes Wayzata in. Nice, and a penalty. And could it be a penalty shot? And it's a penalty shot. Lily Hendrickson did a nice job to get back. She went for a dove out, impeded the progress of Matthews, who was in all alone.
Just like I was talking about earlier, she has a great knack to get behind the defense when they're not paying attention and create breakaways. I've seen it so many times over the last few years, and she got the Hornets yet again.
And a good call by you. She did get back, and it's going to be Matthews who comes in, the junior. She's got 6 goals on the year. I've kind of got a feeling if anybody likes a penalty shot more than Uma Cornier, I don't know if I've seen it. I have a feeling she likes this kind of action. And what do you think Matthews is going to do here?
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if she comes in with a quick shot. You know, so many kids deke, and Uma's got such great lateral movement with her size. It really seals off a lot. So just coming in with that quick shot, you know, to me, it seems like a decent strategy. Matthews is a really tricky player.
Yeah, I'm going to say there's no way she's going to get it low. Uma just covers too much ground, and here we go. Matthews on the breakaway, 1-1 score. She looks to even up. Matthews down the middle. Cornier shot. She scores.
Ooh, really did a nice job freezing Uma on that play right there.
A great goal by Matthews, and if you could chalk that up, throw it on video, and shoot it to all kids or all players of all ages. Matthews did an incredible job of exactly what you said, Handy, is froze the goalie. They didn't just come in and stick handle, then move to one side or the other. She did a fake shot. Cornier went down. She went to her backhand. Beautiful goal.
Yeah, it was ironic. We were just talking to some of the coaches up in the mezzanine between periods, and we said that deception is the one thing the Hornets need to try to be doing better to get shots in the lanes. You know, and that's in girls hockey in general. You don't see it as much, and right there was a perfect example of her loading up, looking like she's going to shoot, and then deking.
Here we go now. We got a tie game. The energy has certainly changed in the building, and I know it's elevated on the Wayzata Trojan bench. And here comes Halverson. Halverson down low, can't quite get it, and it's shot all the way wide by Peterson. Back to Jungles. Jungles to Hendrickson. Hendrickson gets it up, and then now here comes 24, Branton, leading scorer for the Trojan, comes in on Hendrickson. Branton cuts across. Nice job of her to control the puck and throws it back, but there's Jungles. Vivian Jungles does a nice job of stepping up. Jungles comes in, cuts wide. Jungles trying to make a pass. Stutter step. Passes in front to Halverson. Boy. What a pass.
She puts a little more weight on her stick, and that's an easy goal.
A little bit surprised by that pass. Jungles did an unbelievable job of patience and waited, put it right on her stick where there wasn't much of an angle and just off the toe of Halverson's stick and couldn't quite get it in.
That's a couple close misses in the slot for the Hornets early. Boy, you got to put those away in these close games.
And here comes Halverson again. Halverson's got the puck. And it's shot back now down to the Edina zone as Hendrickson goes after it. Hendrickson behind the big oak tree, gets it to Zawowski. Zawowski turns it over.
Yeah, just plays like that, you know, just turning pucks over at the blue line. You know, if the Hornets are gonna win this game, they can't be turning it over.
Here's a pass out in front. And Wayzata still has it, gets out to the point. And here comes the Trojans. Trojan Matthews gaining confidence, another block, probably the 4th block. And it's shot back out, but not all the way out. And Hendrickson's got the puck. Hendrickson behind the net.
You can just feel Wayzata building their confidence. You can just kind of feel it in the building here.
You can hear it. Taylor Williamson yelling a little more body motion. I think what they're saying, now is our time, girls. You never know. Keep battling away. And this is a very even game. And there's a pass out front. And it's Ream. Ream has the puck. Ream hasn't played in many goals, but doing a nice job. Now here's Hankinson. Hankinson's got the puck, tries to get it out, turned over on the backhand, and it's shot.
It's amazing where we just can't, Hornets can't get it out of the blue line, over the blue line.
And you get kind of a feeling that he's going to take a penalty pretty soon because of a reach-in or something like that.
Chasing the play, right? Just chasing the play.
And here it is by Chorsky. Chorsky brings it in now. Stick handles, puck protects, can't keep it in. And there's a change. And now Hankinson gets in the way. And now it's picked up by Maxwell. Icing is waved off. Maxwell shoots it all the way up to Chorsky. Chorsky gets it. And here comes Greeley. Brooke Greeley, the senior, number 21 for Edina. Greeley driving wide. Gets under backhand. Greeley. And a penalty call on Wayzata. Edina's got the puck. Cornier out of the net. And we're going to try to see if we can get that replay on the penalty call.
Really doing a really nice job of leaning in and going to the front of the net, just like we talked about, forcing that defender to take the penalty.
There she just went, yeah, exactly right, Hendy. She moved her feet. She didn't stop moving. If she doesn't move her feet, Dee just makes the play and takes her out, but she had to do something and got called for a penalty. We got number 10, Hannah Halverson out there. We'd like to take this time to say hi to Sharon and Jim Halverson, Hannah's grandparents that are watching. I know they're often frequent visitors of the Edina Hornet Hockey, and one thing nice about this streaming is you get parents in all locations.
You bet, all over the country.
And let's see who solves the riddle here. Again, 95% is where Wayzata's at their penalty killing. Here comes Keel. Keel over to Chapman. Chapman just misses off the heel of her stick. Great play by Keel. Here's over to Lindborg. Lindborg gets it up to Maxwell. Maxwell back to Keel. Keel back up to top. Keel floats it in, and there's Halverson, number 10. Halverson's got it, protecting it. Good battle by Halverson. Here comes Keel. Keel can't connect. Battle for the puck, of a stick battle. Halverson getting in there. Halverson pokes it free. Now she protects it. Trying to get it off the wall. Gets it out to Maxwell. Maxwell shoots, scores! Haley Maxwell with her first goal of the year, and a nice job by Ellie Chapman in front.
Sometimes, the best play is the simplest play. Just get it on net. I think, in games like this, it's not going to be the super pretty goal. It's just going to be, getting on net, put some bodies in front, just get a dirty goal, and that was just a nice, quick shot.
Yeah, great shot by Haley Maxwell, and it was a wobbler that went in the net, found the lower left corner on Levander, and Ellie Chapman did a great job of getting in front of the net that took away the goalie's eyes, and that's why it's so important. It's a team game. Ellie Chapman doesn't get an assist for that likely, and but big reason for that goal.
Yeah, that's a nice bounce back goal for the Hornets after giving up that penalty shot.
And that's Maxwell scoring from Hannah Halverson. So Sharon and Jim, are they excited that Halverson gets on the board? And that's a big goal in this game. It takes a lot of sails out of the Wayzata Trojan bench. Certainly they're going to continue to fight and likely get back into this game, but a little more breathing room for the Hornets.
Well, hopefully the Hornets are taking notes there that, hey, get that puck to the point, get shots in on net.
Kept in. Now it's out of the zone for Jungles. Jungles floats it into the Wayzata bench.
Yeah, they're got to try to get to the wide side of the ice, use our D partners here, possess the puck. Again, the Hornets have just been a little bit out of sorts, just haven't been using each other as effectively as they can, and that's where they're dangerous. Once they're clicking on all cylinders and they're just playing tic-tac-toe out there, it's just we got to get back to that game if they're going to dominate.
Well, you'd love to go to the old school, almost Russian hockey philosophy, is just possess the puck if you could, and you'd love to see them turn back and use the D more. I know it's hard because if you make the bad play, now you're in your zone, but there's a lot of skill on all levels. Nice scissors play between Halverson and Jungles. Shot back into the corner, and a nice pass by Peterson, and here comes Branton. Branton gets it to Matthews. Matthews has got the goal. Matthews in all alone. Big pad save by Cornier. Great save by Uma.
Kind of a rare cross up there between Vivian Jungles and Lily Hendrickson. Didn't communicate. Wayzata did a nice job crisscrossing there, but you got to pick up your players.
I would say very rare. They're always in sync with each other, and one twirl, two twirls. Jungles gets the puck off the glass. Halverson can't quite get it up. Keel battling for it. There's a blind pass, or backwards pass, excuse me, not blind. She knew where she was going to Jungles by Hendrickson, and there's going to be a hand pass, I believe. Hand pass and a whistle outside the zone or all the way down.
Yeah, Wayzata's done a nice job of finding their center on the breakouts, and that's something that I feel the Hornets really haven't done so much this year. We get kind of caught in this habit of just pushing the puck up the boards, and it gives an opponent just an easy ability there to just kind of pinch down and bottle you up. You've got to be able to make some skilled plays and come up the middle of the ice more.
Well, and that's where you really like a patient center, right? Who's kind of trailing the play and is there open with their stick, as opposed to being too far out and you're looking at the hind end of somebody.
Yeah, you just figure out a way to make yourself available for that pass.
Here's Greeley in the corner. Now to Hendrickson. And battling away now to Chapman. Chapman shot block. Nice block. Oh. Chapman again. And the battle in front between Greeley and Schindler. And here comes Hendrickson, number 6. Gwen Hendrickson has the puck. Battling behind the corner. Here's Brooke Greeley. Greeley's got it. 2 goals and 2 assists for Greeley on the season. And now it's Maxwell. Maxwell shoots it out front, and it's Peters. Peters has the puck, throws it off the wall, all the way up to Ream. Ream tries to get it past McConnell. McConnell does a nice job of keeping it out, and here comes Chapman again. Hendrickson to Chapman. Chapman dumps it and goes in forechecks. Goes to where the puck is going to be, not where it was, and now here comes the Trojans. Coffin. Haven't called her name a ton, and she just misses the pass all the way down. Icing is waved off as Maxwell is able to retrieve it. Just over 5 minutes to go here in period 2. Now it's Coffin down low. Nice play by Hendrickson to get it to the sidewall. Shot just wide by Hackley. And now it's Connor. Connor trying to get it out. Can't get it out. Now it's poked back in, and here's Maxwell. Maxwell.
Getting back in that habit of just the Hornets are just throwing it up the sidewalls, and it's just not going to work. And, he's got to figure out a way to play with some more skill and make some direct passes here.
The other note, too, that you'd like even more, and I don't know that we see it all the time, and I feel like you say it and you say it and you say it, is just communication on the ice and how important it is. And I feel oftentimes there's just not as much communication as desired, and it would be really helpful. Here's a pass out in front. Nice job by Connor. Connor was in the right spot, did a great job, but she's going to get called for a penalty. And here's Matthews. Matthews has the puck. Fast, shoots it down back to Matthews. Good stick. And now Zawowski's got it. We're going to have a penalty on Emma Connor for hooking.
Yeah, again, just those little things where that puck shouldn't be in the Hornets zone. If they execute and get that breakout, they turn it over on the blue line yet again, and all of a sudden now they're back on defense, and now they're going back in the box. So, the Hornets just got to get refocused, and they got to start playing their game. Again, this is exactly what the Trojans want. They're playing right into their style, and again, this is going to be a big test for the Hornets right here on this kill.
And I believe this is the second power play for Wayzata, unsuccessful on the first one. And here's Keel. Keel pedaling, killing with Lindborg, and you've got Hendrickson and Jungles back on the back end. Here's the puck over. Matthews tried to shoot it over. Now it's Jungles. And here's the play down low. Wayzata tries to stuff it. Matthews again. Saved by Cordier. Matthews had the entire net. It appeared from this angle all the way down the ice, and Cornier.
Hornets got caught puck watching. You got a lot of toes facing the puck there. We got our weak side D in front, kind of watching that puck carrier on the far side of the net, not realizing right behind them they got somebody waiting. So, again, defensively, you got to have awareness out there.
Yeah, you got to watch the puck, but you also have to watch your surroundings. And we used to call it ponytail hockey, Hendy. I want to see that ponytail so you're moving around. It's just not staying still.
Yeah, I hate to have those toes pointing in the corner. I like them perpendicular, right? You got to be able to see 180 degrees around you.
And here come the Trojans. Controlling the puck up top is Branton. Branton bringing it down low, tries to find Matthews. And Wayzata is going to have to rely on those two if they're going to get back into the game. Here's Keel. Keel and Lindborg. Lindborg, nice. Tries to get it over to Lindborg, and a great job by Coffin. Coffin now drives the puck. Coffin having a nice period here in period 2. Coffin's got the puck, throws it back off the wall to Fornes. Too far, and Fornes retreats. Edina going for one change, and you've got Chorsky coming back on the ice with 45 seconds left here in the power play, as we've got Hackley. Sammy Hackley's got the puck. Sammy Hackley has it down low. Eyes up, throws it over in front. Just can't connect. Now it's back to Hackley. Hackley just throws it wide and again can't connect. And Edina. 20 seconds left here in the kill. Lindbergh lurching, looking for the puck. Now it's back up top. And here it is for Schindler. Schindler's got it at the side wall. Hendrickson goes down, tried to block now. Ooh, no one fronts her. It was a wide open shot.
Yeah, Wayzata's doing a good job of really confusing the killers for the Hornets. They just don't really look comfortable out there. They're not quite sure who to take. They haven't really kind of set up in that diamond to defend that umbrella.
Here comes Chorsky, who looks so comfortable as she carries that puck like she's always going to, knows what she's going to do, and she does. Shot, pass, just wide for Jungles.
Thought Vivian was maybe going to do a one-timer there. She decided to hang on to it.
Hankinson over to Connor. Connor shoots just wide, comes back out, and it's shot back in, but there's Connor. Now to Hankinson. Hankinson tries to keep it in. Now it's back to Hankinson again. Hankinson off the wall to Zawowski. Zawowski picks it up. Zawowski over to Connor, can't connect. Connor has it now to Chorsky. Good support there by Chorsky and Connor. Here's Connor. Connor looking for Zawowski, brings it out, misses, and Lavender puts the blocker on it.
A little bit of daylight there off the short side post in the goalie from our angle, but just it's close, but no cigar.
Edina taking the pressure and the play to Wayzata, I'd say, in the second period, really ever since that goal by Haley Maxwell. And we've got 2 minutes left here in period two. It'd be really nice for the Hornets to continue to dominate in period two, go into the locker room and feel good about this period. Here comes Chorsky. Chorsky shoots it down into the corner. Connor waiting. Connor picks it up. Connor's got it. Connor retreating. Oh, Connor mishandles the puck. Now it's to Maxwell. Maxwell shoots it in.
That's right there where I'd love to see the Hornets possess the puck a little bit. You got your players still coming out of the zone. As a defender, we don't want to be dumping that right back in. We got to give our teammates some time to regroup. Let's possess the puck a little bit.
1:33, Cornea lost her stick. Very smart play by Zawowski to give it back to her. That's what you're always supposed to do, is find the stick or give her yours. Here's another block by Connor. No surprise, Connor coming in. Connor shoots, just took a little too long, and a great defensive play by Hackley.
A little bit of indecision there on what she wanted to do, and I'd love to see her just take that bear down and go to the net with her speed. It'd be tough for anybody to stop her.
Probably her sixth block of the game, which might be an Edina record. And here it's rolling a little bit. She tries to do it and, just stop moving her feet. And, as you mentioned earlier, that's the one thing Emma does so well is move her feet. And I think the rolling puck probably deterred her for doing so.
Yeah, got her a little distracted, that defender for the Trojans. Did a nice job getting her stick on that puck, too. So that was a nice defensive play.
Just over 1 minute remaining. I like the down-low play by the Hornets. They're definitely winning those races, as you talked about earlier, Hendy. Here's Halverson.
Love to see her use the point there a little bit.
And now it's Lindborg. Lindborg gets it in the corner, shot in the corner. Here's Keel. Got three Edina players down low. Now Halverson wisely moves out of the zone. And it's now to Jungles. Jungles keeps it in. Great job. Still has it. 40 seconds to go. Here's back to Jungles. Jungles in front. Off
right
the post. What a great play. Nice pass by Keel. And now it's Halverson with over 30 seconds left. Halverson to Hendrickson. Now back to Halverson. Halverson's got it down low. Throws it off the wall. And here comes Keel. Now it's another penalty.
Another penalty coming.
Oh, too bad as Barrett throws it in. And I believe it's going to be a penalty on tripping. Is it on Halverson 10?
Yeah, she got caught down low, just trying to make a pass up to the point there and kind of rolled off her stick a little bit.
Here's the play in the corner and looked a little bit like just a lean and fall, but can't quite tell. So 21 seconds if you're Wayzata. This is, I know we're not on TSN, we're on the tradition, well, this could be the tradition TSN turning moment. The tradition turning moment is this power play this period and into the next. For Wayzata, it's a good chance for them to get back in the game. Connor does a nice job working hard. And we've got 8 seconds left, and here's Matthews. Matthews, very good player, as you noted earlier. Cornier throws it wide. And that's going to do it here for period two. Wayzata gets on the board with a nice goal from Matthews. And Edina answers back with a goal by Maxwell, with the assist to Halverson to make it 2-1. Edina dominated the second half of that play, but now they're going to go into the locker room here on senior day for the third period with 1:40 left to go on the Wayzata power play. Hendy, thoughts on period two?
I would say that Edina had 2 or 3 absolutely golden opportunities to put the puck away and just didn't finish. And it's kind of, I call it the hockey gods always balance the scales. So if you have those golden chances and you don't put them away, it just seems like sure as heck the other team's going to get chances to score. And you know, Edina's got to be heading in the locker room going, what do we need to do to be a little more focused so we can put those chances away? I mean, you just don't get those all the time. But that puck's on your stick in the slot, it's got to be in the back of the net.
Yeah, and, you know, Wayzata does have a couple of girls that can score. And, you know, Matthews, as you mentioned early in the telecast, and had a great penalty shot goal, which we don't often see, and showed some of that skill. So they have firepower from a couple of girls to make it happen. And this is their one big chance to come out of this, start the third period with the power play.
Yeah, Matthews was out the last time they played the Hornets. So, you know, again, I think that was part of the reason the score wasn't as close. But she's certainly back and looking good and up to her old tricks on that breakaway where Lily Hendrickson had to take her down. So, you know, she did a great job of converting that penalty kill. That's one of the prettier goals you're ever going to see.
All right, we're going to take a break. And in the meantime, feel free to check out Tradition Wealth Management. You got Brad Johnson and others that are always willing to help. Or if you're looking for a new lot, feel free to call Jake Ennebeck. I mean, he could get you into a nice Thomas Robert home.
Yeah, Robert Thomas.
Robert Thomas.
Yeah, some nice developments out there. You know, existing inventory, existing home inventory is low, but new construction, you know, there's options out there, and there's some beautiful model homes. Parade of Homes is going on. You know, go out there and check it out. The weather's beautiful. Grab a cup of coffee, check out 5 or 6 models, maybe submit a purchase agreement.
There you go. And never a bad time, too, Hendy, to put more money in the bank. And if there's no better bank than Tradition Bank, Reed Evenson. And I'm just saying, if you lost in your early 20s your debit card 5 to 10 times in a year, they don't hold it against you, and they get you a new one.
So anytime you need a new debit card, we're there for you. We're going to keep your money safe at all times.
All right, we'll be back in 11 minutes to period 3.
Mic check testing 1 2 3 4. Mic check test 1 2 3 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to period 3. We've got the Edina Hornets 2, the Wayzata Trojans 1. We have senior night here. And those seniors, again, are Sarah Swan. Unfortunately, she is not with us tonight, but she has had a great, great career for Edina. We've got Lauren Uline, Gwen Hendrickson, Lily Hendrickson, Holly Olson, Kylie Roberts, Maddie Bowers, Emma Connor, Hannah Chorsky, Brooke Greeley. And we also have Kelly Collins, who played for the Edina Hornets and is a manager, Jesse Willett, and Callie Glass. Callie started part of the game. And I'm just making sure. Let's see. Holly Olson, player she wants to meet is TJ Oshie. And her pet peeve is not using sock tape. And let's Sarah Swan. Marc-Andre Fleury is who she'd like to meet. And her pet peeve is when people chip the puck. So she's in our camp. She would like to regroup
She's a puck possession type
puck
of player.
possession. There we go.
And actually one of the best puck possession goalies I've seen in girls hockey. Really does a great job of getting back there, playing the puck, helping out her D part.
This is a big minute 30 for Wayzata. This is their one real big chance, especially time is now right to stay in the game as it's 2-1, and there's a shot saved by Cornier. Branton throws it in from the high slot, but no traffic, and Umo will make that save every time.
Kind of surprised the Wayzata power play percentage is as low as you were mentioning, because I thought they really do a nice job of keeping the puck moving on the power play, you know, kind of trying to get the Edina players out of position.
And they look to be doing it now. They're moving a lot, shot just wide, and it comes to Matthews. Sloan Matthews has the puck back down for Branton. Branton, Matthews, and Coffin. Those are kind of the three players. And there's Coffin's shot, saved by Cornier. Over to Lindahl. Now it's back to Matthews. Matthews up top to Hackler. Hackler down to Coffin. Nice job by Hendrickson. Takes the body away, which is such a good play. She didn't just swing by. She took the player out, and that was Coffin. Coffin now got the puck. Tries to pass it up to Matthews. Matthews wheels and deals. Now she keeps going. Chorsky on her. Coffin back to Hackler. Hackler whines, fakes over. Plays it over to Branton. Branton playing one-on-one. No one's supporting her. Could have been a nice opportunity to attack, but here's Matthews. Matthews to Hackler, over to Branton. Good stick by Jungles. Another good spot. Cornier stops. Wayzata having good pressure, but not getting in the middle of the ice as Hendrickson does a good job. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Hornets. Power play for the Trojans. Now it goes down low. Connor's got it. Connor chips it. Can't chip it too far. Chips it just the right distance. It was not easy to do. Connor can't get it out. Kept in by Branton.
These killers have been out a long time for the Hornets here.
Shot by Jungles. Again, third shot by Jungles. Always good when your best players are shot blockers. And here comes Hendrickson. Still has the wheels. Here comes number 7, Lily Hendrickson. Pass it across to Roberts. Roberts just too far. Roberts has the puck off the net. And now it's Matthews, another one that's had a long shift for Wayzata. Pass out to Maxwell. Maxwell just fires it in. And here come the Trojans. Trojans flip it out to center ice, and it's to McConnell. McConnell retreats back to her zone. Here comes the forecheck for Wayzata. 3 players in the corner outnumbering the Hornets. McConnell playing physical now in the corner.
Might have got away with one there, the Hornets.
I would agree. Here comes Maxwell. Maxwell, nice backhand flip to, Lindborg. Lindborg says, I'm going to take it, keep it myself. Shot just fired wide.
The goalie maybe lost that one a little bit.
Roberts blew a wheel. Kick by, McConnell. And now here's Maxwell. Maxwell gets the puck up to Keel. Here comes Keel, number 11. Keel right, left. Keel bringing in. Oh, nice play by Peters from Wayzata. And it's a battle down low with Fornes. And now here comes the play. 14 minutes left to go here in period 3. 2-1 Edina. Maxwell holds it, throws it back. Now it's Hendrickson. That's Gwen Hendrickson. Up to Maxwell. Maxwell's shot kicked away by Lavender.
Nice low hard shot there by Maxwell. It's exactly what you want to see as a D coach.
Yeah, you like that low quick release, right?
Yep, perfect. Let that rattle around out there.
Hendrickson throws it off the wall. Almost too many men on the ice. Feels weird saying too many men. I don't know if you can say too many women. And back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson's now got it back to Jungles. Jungles gets it. Does a nice job. Didn't like what she sees. Brings it back. Shoots it off the glass. Bides her time. And now we're going to get a hand pass. So a ferocious start to period 3. Edina kills off the penalty kill. And, you know, it's interesting that was 2 minutes for the penalty killers. That can wear on you. Usually the next shift isn't as sharp.
Yeah, Sammy likes to lean on those top players. So, you know, when they're out there for 2 minutes on the kill, you survive. But that really definitely takes a bite out of you for full strength here. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how this top line reacts, if they can get some scoring pressure yet.
And you get to that kind of point in the game where any little misplay, anything can happen. I mean, this could be 2-2 in a hurry. Here's Zawowski. Zawowski brings it in, stops, gets it low. Nice play, throws it behind the net. But there's Ream for Wayzata. Ream breaks it out nicely. Jungles does a good job of shouldering it in, keeps it in. And you're going to see a lot, I think, from this group coming out. For Matthews is going to be on the ice a lot for Wayzata. And now it's back for Branton. Branton gets it back to Matthews. Shot into the corner. And am I reading this? Oh, no, I was going to say Matthews was playing the point, but she was just filling in. I was thinking for a second she was going from forward to
she's
deep.
kind of all over the ice. So
Larry
she's kind
Olm
of playing
style.
all 5 positions.
Here comes Connor, 16 free Donner. Connor drives wide, shot, rebound there.
Just a juicy rebound left in the slot. Nobody there. Again, Edina just a little bit slow reacting.
Really good job for Jungles taking away time and space there. Just with her feet, she was able to do so. Nice touch pass from Connor to Chorsky. Chorsky nicely back to Connor. Shot just high. Really good play there by 3 talented players.
On that one.
And now it's Maxwell gives it up. Here comes Wayzata. Wayzata shoots. Cornier stays solid, slides over nicely. And here's a scissors play by Wayzata. And it's Jane Keel, and now we're going to have.
Looks like another penalty by the Hornets again, chasing the play. We're a step behind. You know, Wayzata's doing a great job of bringing the energy, and the Hornets got to dig down and find that themselves. But this is going to be a huge kill for the Hornets here. The Trojans have been getting some great chances on their power play here, and you just have that sinking feeling. It's just a matter of time.
Well, and this really is what sets up for Wayzata nicely, because they have not had a ton of opportunities 5-on-5, although they've done a nice job and have probably equally chanced Edina, but they do have their players are very solid. Matthews at the top of that list, and Coffin and Branton. Surprisingly, Matthews only has 15 points on the year. She's really had a nice game tonight.
Yeah, she was dinged up for a while, so she missed some games. So I think that's she's kind of flying under the radar a little bit.
And here's Branton. Branton has the puck. Now it's up to Coffin. Coffin gets it to Hackley. Sammy Hackley has the puck. Passes it over to Matthews. Saved by Cornier.
Boy, again, Edina just cannot figure that out. When they're doing that scissors switch, they're all crossed up, and it's really leaving some open players for the Trojans. Kind of a little bit of a double clutch there. Otherwise, that might have been an open net goal.
Well, and you'd like to. I see some sticks in the air for Edina. Those sticks need to be on the ice because you have to take away passing lanes. And you'd be, it's shocking how many times just a stick gets poked because a stick is on the ice.
Well, even just, when you have it down there and it's a visual, it just kind of blocks the opponent's kind of sight lines, and they're going to not try to attempt to make some of those passes. So again, just having those pucks in the stick lanes at all times is crucial. And
there, you'd love to show replays. What happened there is Matthews came on top of the umbrella, and that's Chorsky's girl, and then she keeps going, and then it transitions to Connor. So she's making Edina try to decide. And again, that's where communication needs to come in. Top hill, I got her, and you can even do a switch. And there, Chorsky does a great job up front, takes Hackley. She didn't go as far as Matthews did, but
yeah, I'm always, I love stick on puck, and if you're on somebody, stay on them. When you do that transition, there's just a little gap created there, and it just, to me, that's where the other team can take advantage of you. So to me, I just think Edina is so skilled and so quick. I'm a little bit surprised they haven't played it more aggressively on the penalty kill. Just take away time and space, really challenge other team to try to make a skilled play.
And here comes the Trojans. Trojans coming in. And here's Coffin. Coffin's got the puck. Coffin shoots glove side, Cornier.
Again, just Edina being real passive there, just kind of letting that player walk in, unload from the top of the circle.
Well, and there, and again, always easy to sit in a chair, comfortable chair overlooking, but that's a tough shot on a power play to take. You're not going to score there. You're just giving up the opponent. Now you're doing a 50-50 play.
Cornier's not going to let that goal in. So yeah, again, on a power play, you got to recognize, hey, you're looking for the really good opportunity.
17 seconds left here. Face off by Keel. Now it's down low. You've got Jungles and Henriksen for the defense for Edina. And shot trickles in, and Cornier covers up. Kind of an in-between play there.
Yeah, sometimes as a goalie, when that shot's kind of coming in slow, you can get a little crossed up, but Uma did a nice job of staying on it, getting it covered up.
Oh, Henriksen to Lindborg. Lindborg right in front of her. She was looking for the high shot, and there it is. Lindborg stick handles nicely. Shot just wide. Great play. Good job by Lindborg.
Yeah, Barrett did a nice job staying on that, getting a nice shot opportunity.
Great D to Jungles. That's exactly perfect right there. Love to see it now with speed. 22 for Edina comes in. 22 shot just wide. I like how she cut in there, tried to get it on net. Still possesses the puck. And now it's knocked away, but there's Edina winning puck battles. Halverson knocked over. Could have been a penalty. No call. And I like the forecheck. They are fast right now, and I think these girls have been pent up because there's been some penalty kills lately. They haven't been on the ice, and they're ready to go. Keel just can't quite connect. And here comes the Wayzata Trojans, and now we've got time. The old hot play right here. Lily Hendrickson tries to get it up, and Lindborg does a nice job to get in the way of Matthews and goes for an icing rather than a turnover.
Yeah, that D to D play between Vivian and Lily, we've called that the slingshot. So you basically do a D to D pass, and the D catching that pass kind of goes out lateral, really setting up that reverse play back, letting that D build up some speed and come up through the neutral zone. You see that at the higher levels, and Vivian and Lily do a nice job of that. You don't see that too much in girls high school hockey, and those two do it great.
They have mastered it, that's for sure. Puck goes out to Zawowski. We've got the straight line here, 16, 17, 18 if you're playing cards at home. Chorsky does a nice job of eliminating the girl, and then Zawowski, a perfect forecheck right there. Chorsky in first, Zawowski comes in second. Now here's Chorsky. Chorsky tries to get it out front, can't. Ooh, nifty stick handling there by Branton. Shot back to Hankinson. Hankinson throws it off the wall to Connor. Now Connor bringing it in. Connor coming in. Here's Emma Connor all by herself. Connor shoots, scores!
Wow, that's about as pretty as a goal as you're ever going to see.
Great goal by Emma Connor, stick handling. That's where she's so dangerous. Here's the replay, throws it up. Hankinson grabs the puck, throws it off the wall to Connor. Connor, whoop.
So 1-on-3 at this point in time.
Whoop.
Oh
wow.
My goodness. 1-on-3, stick handling in a phone booth, as we used to say back in the day.
Yeah, that.
Nobody knows what a phone booth is anymore, but it's a very small enclosed area.
I was going to use, it's like a satellite, but that's not probably the right place to stick handle on a satellite. Connor with a great goal there. Assist is going to go to Hankinson and not sure who else there.
Yeah, nice job of Sammy Hankinson there, recognizing that she had a player on the other side of the red line, just chipping it, just simple plays. That's sometimes the best hockey is simple hockey.
Here's Hendrickson right now to Holly Olson. Holly Olson, number 8's got the puck. Olson doing a nice job. Still holding onto it, throws it up. Now picked in, 8 minutes to go, and here's Chapman. Chapman's got the puck. Chapman brings it in. Chapman, shoot, glove save. Sammy Reber does a nice job of, she's got her book over there, and, there's a little play that Hankinson throws it off the wall. Connor goes in and gets it, and it's, these officials, it's hard for them to do. They don't always get it. But I would say I'm very impressed with Sammy. I think Vivian Jungles in the last game maybe got 2 points when really she had 4 or 5. And Sammy does a nice job to make sure that they get the scoring right.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, these kids work hard, and it's kind of, I know they appreciate getting recognized for their efforts.
Well, and the beautiful thing is they're not going to say anything, right? Because it's a team game, and the most important thing is the team. But you always think, I know as a player, you're like, God, I wish I had that assist. I wanted.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have,
for a reason.
Especially when you don't have many, you want them even more. All right, here's
my only thing I had in the stat book was penalties.
Yeah, that's it. I don't mind penalties. Penalties are good. That means you're just like the penalties kill at 95%. If you've got a lot of penalties, it means you're out there and it means you're competing.
You're working hard.
All right, back to play. 3-1 Edina. A little more breathing room as we're in period 3. Puck goes into the corner. It's Keel again. Keel likes to work in that corner as well. Does a nice job. Very pesky, Jane Keel. Jane Keel still working hard. And it's now to Halverson, and there's Lindborg. Lindborg jumps in. Lindborg's got the puck again. Down low, and it's picked up and shot all the way down, blocked by Halverson. Halverson's now working hard. He's got it, pokes it over to Lindborg. Lindborg back to Halverson. Halverson can't quite connect. Halverson off the wall. Great pass out to the D. Shot just wide. Like that play a lot by Halverson off the wall to Jungles.
Just quick pass. Instead of skating that up to the point, make that pass right away.
And that's so important, as you just mentioned, is to do it right away. Because if you wait, it's gone. And
yeah, in U12 hockey, we used to call it a scass. So you can either skate it or pass it, but you don't want to scass it.
I like
so
that.
We were going to make T-shirts. It's like, you get your head up, make a play.
No scassing. If you scass, you have to change.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, puck in the corner. Now it's shot all the way out. And here's Jungles. Jungles doing so well with her edges, getting it down. Nice dump in, too. She's going to go for a change, and I like Halverson stays out. Halverson stays out. Now it's Uline. Lauren Uline, the senior, back to Hankinson. Hankinson over to Maxwell. Maxwell zips it up to another senior, Roberts, number 12. Just over 5 minutes to go here. And Maddie Bowers, number 13. Maddie Bowers on the ice. Maddie Bauer pokes it just wide. Bowers fires again. And now it's back out, and here's Uline. Uline chasing after it. And the puck is down in the corner, and now here is the Trojans.
Lauren Uline doing a nice job putting pressure in there. Quick player. Good to see her out playing.
Hankinson gets it. Hankinson over to Roberts. Roberts, nice hands. Hands looking for Bowers. Hankinson pokes it in. Hankinson stays on the forecheck. Bowers does a nice job. Bowers now after it. Bowers, oh, nice play by 13. And here comes Matthews. Matthews comes in, eyes up the captain. Great play. Pass in front. Ooh. Oh, just missed. Bowers after it. Here's number 13, Maddie Bowers. And Hankinson attacks. Now it's back in the corner for Peterson.
Nice job of Maxwell pressing in the corner there.
And now it's out. Here's Emma Connor for shot block number 742 in this game, or at least it seems like it, but awesome. She gets so many with the shin pads. The other thing I love is she doesn't turn. She doesn't do anything.
She's courageous. She's a pretty well-rounded player. It'd be tough to find another player that checks as many boxes as she does when it comes to talent.
The old saying, life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage, and I think Emma's world is going to be very big. Here's Chorsky. Chorsky's got the puck right now. Chorsky wheeling and dealing. Throws it all the way down. Now all the way to Jungles. Jungles, Mohawks. Gets it back in the corner, just over 4 minutes. Puck mainly in the Wayzata end. A lot of standing around right now. Feels like Trojans maybe can have one more charge in them here, but Edina doing a nice job to keep it away.
You know that the Trojans are going to keep their top players out, so if the Hornets can keep doing a nice job of this pressure in the zone and tire them out, they're going to have to go 200 feet to make a play, and that lactic acid builds up pretty fast in the legs when you're chasing people around in your zone.
One of my least favorite words of all time, lactic acid. It just brings back bad thoughts. It brings
over
turnovers and
cement legs,
bad decisions and just the worst.
Lactic acid, it may be in your legs, but it goes right to your brain.
Yes, it does. You know? Tired legs is tired brains. All right, we need a number 5 out there. We got 4, 6, 7, 8, and 21. We got an all-senior line of Lauren Uline. Senior over to senior Lily Hendrickson. Lily Hendrickson shoots at a senior Gwen Hendrickson.
How about that?
And she scores. That is awesome. What a play. Senior to senior to senior. Hendrickson to Hendrickson, and Gwen Hendrickson tips it in.
Well, we were talking about having your stick on the ice, and it works when you're defending, but also when you're on offense. You know, just kind of elevate that puck, let it just ramp up.
Awesome to have all those seniors on the ice. We've got Uline, Hendrickson, Olsen, and Greeley, and that was a beautiful play to get the score up to 4-0 for Edina. And always neat when you have on the score sheet, it's going to say tomorrow, if they get it right, it's going to say G. Hendrickson from L. Hendrickson, and I think Greeley 21.
Yeah, it's fun.
There we go. They got it right. And there should be one more on that. I'm pretty certain it was Greeley that passed it on up to Lily. That could have been Uline, but I think it was Greeley. And there's Jungles, does a nice job to Holly Olsen. Olsen gets it, throws it over to her partner, Hendrickson. Hendrickson.
Play a little keep away here, you know.
Exactly. Good vision there to Halverson. Halverson comes in, number 10. Halverson drives wise, 1-on-4. Tries to get it, goes into the corner. That's Matthew that had the puck for the Trojans. And it's Coffin trying to get it out. And nice job holding it in is Maxwell. Does that with pride. Crosby Hankinson makes the tweak to 4-0. Thank you. 4-1, excuse me. Yes, he corrects me there too. And pass in front, shot. What a play by Matthews, and a great save by Cornier.
Boy, I tell you what, I am so impressed with that Matthews. I mean, right there, she's looking, you know, kind of 2 layers deep. You know, I say those great players can see through multiple levels of players to see an opening. Just really just an amazing pass right there. What a save by Uma.
Well,
Man.
great job, head up. You know, she's looking at things. She realizes as Wayzata is going to take a timeout here. I love the fact that Wayzata is still taking timeout to try to stay in the game and try to get a chance to get back at. What I love about that play is, as you mentioned, she identifies. She's using her eyes to be aware that it's a 2-on-2. And then Peterson did a really nice job of cutting into that high slot, calling for the puck.
Yeah, that's great hockey right there. Obviously, they're very well coached. I guarantee you when they're doing their flow drills and their zone entry drills over in Wayzata, they're finishing the play. And I do think that this timeout, you know, this is, you know, realizing they could be playing Edina again in the section playoffs, right? So they're like, hey, let's go out strong right here and let's, you know, continue to compete because, you know, between these two, it's probably not over. There's going to be another game.
Yeah, and Wayzata has had a very nice game. Score is now 4-1, but it was, you know, 1-1 for a long time and very close. And shots are pretty similar. We can't see it here. I think after 2 periods, it was 19-17.
Yeah, again, well, you know, Uma made some great plays. This game could be very well tied right now if things go a different direction. Again, the Hornets had some great chances too. They could have really opened it up early, but as it always works, if you don't put them away early, the other team gets confidence, and it ends up being a close game.
Got a couple other seniors here. Callie Glass, who started the game, player she wants to meet is Devin Dubnik, and she doesn't like to get hit in the mask, which is certainly understandable.
Callie's been a great kid. Again, I've been fortunate coaching a lot of these kids since U6 to see them still playing. You know, this is one of the largest senior classes you're ever going to see, and it's just a testament to these kids love the game. They love being together. They love playing. It's, you know, pretty neat to see them all out on the ice together.
Yeah, a lot of great years and a reminder how quick it goes. It's crazy. I mean, they've done so much together. A little more 2 minutes to go, so the goalie does stay in for Wayzata. Thought we might see a pulled goalie, and now probably waiting for control, and Edina gets it. Now it's back out, and it's Matthew who's got it for Wayzata. Oh, here comes Connor. Levander does a nice job. Does a good job to turn her stick over, gets it out. At least to Matthews. Matthews throws it on over to Peterson. And here comes Trojans. Trojans shoot it wide. That's Branton. And here's Matthews behind the puck. He's had a great game. Picks it up.
All over the ice. Boy.
Good compete level.
No quit. No off switch, as they say.
And here she is again. Matthews dangles. Matthews shot. Oh, just wide.
I think that might have got a little bit of iron there. Yeah. I think that might have been crossbar. Boy.
Nice job by Roberts. Roberts gets it to Chorsky. Chorsky to Connor. Connor breaking in. Connor stick handles.
She loves coming in from that left side, doesn't she? Kind of does that little slip through the triangle.
Well, and
nice defense there.
Crosby would make fun of me a little bit because I'd always say with Connor driving wide, and I was reading in the Edina book that she says one of their favorite things is Sammy Reber telling her to drive wide, and she does a great job of doing it.
You know, when that defense person overcommits, you can kind of slide it through the triangle, right, and cut to the inside there. And I've seen Emma do that a number of times, and just the presence of mind to make that type of play just shows you're an elite level player.
Hendrickson using the soccer skills, kicks it up, and here comes Lauren Uline, number 4. Lauren Uline taking a good angle. Nice job of forechecking by number 4. Uline does a great job. And Greeley after it. There's Hendrickson again taking another angle. Great angling by these Hornets. They must have been coached reasonably well, and I say that
great
kidding
because they've
had great coaching
at the youth level.
And here's Holly Olson. Holly Olson throws it off the wall, and here comes Coffin. Coffin shoots just wide, goes all the way out with 10 seconds left, and now it's poked by Matthew into the Edina bench. Good, you know, I love those plays right there. Those are another underscored area of hockey that doesn't get enough credit as angling. Uline did an incredible job of angling. Gets onto a girl. Hendrickson does a great job, and you get the puck back when that happens.
Exactly, and it's just, but you know, it's called, you know, getting ahead of the puck, right? You're not chasing from behind. You get in the hands.
Well, on a team game, you're forcing them to throw it to somebody else where someone else can do the work.
Taking away their options. Yeah, it's just so it was a nice job. So well, the score 4-1 maybe seems a little lopsided, but certainly the overall game that's kind of deceiving because it was really a close battle, and not until the very end there did it kind of open up. But man, no quitting the Trojans. But
no.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, great teams find a way to win, and yet again, the Hornets did just that.
Kind of feels like the same game after, you know, a few of these games, except for the Minnetonka game. Edina battled back. They did a great job. Tip your cap to the Williamsons and the Wayzata Trojans. Certainly a great job by Matthews. And then Edina played great. They came back while they played great when they needed
Just
to
kind
at
of
the
a
end.
bend but don't break, a little rope-a-dope, you know. But they again they play their best at the end and they get it done. Nice victory.
Hendy, I'm going to leave it to you. Thanks so much for joining.
Yeah, thanks, Casey. Take care, everybody.
Let's everyone say happy birthday to May Fitzgerald. May Fitzgerald, happy 11th birthday. Gentlemen, welcome to the senior night portion for the 2021-2022 Edina Girls Hockey Program. We have 13 great girls we're going to honor tonight, and we will start with number 1, Sarah Swan. Swanee is not here today. She is going to be studying mechanical engineering at an undecided university, and her acknowledgments are to Scott, Hendy, Jungles, and Tom. Next, we're going to move on to number 4, Lauren Uline. Her escorts are cousin Aubin and Pear, and it looks like parents Lisa and Duke. Lauren will be attending Texas Christian University and majoring in strategic communications. She would like to thank her mom and dad, because without them, I would not be able to play this sport. Next up, goal scorer tonight, number 6, Gwen Hendrickson. Gwen's escort is sister Eva Hendrickson, who made the special trip from Middlebury. Gwen will be attending college, location to be decided, and her acknowledgments are thank you to both of my parents for coming to all my games and always supporting me. Next up, her sister, number 7, Lily Hendrickson. She is escorted by parents Leah and Eric Hendrickson. Lily will be playing hockey next year at Providence College and will be majoring in business. She would like to thank my grandparents for coming to all my games. Thank you to the rest of my family and friends for always supporting me and pushing me to do my best. Number 8, Holly Olson, escorted by parents Jody and Nick Olson and friend Ellie Krumenauer. Holly will be attending college next year, location to be decided. Holly would like to thank all of her coaches and teammates who made playing hockey such an amazing experience and so memorable for her. Next up, number 12, Kylie Roberts. She is escorted by parents Kimberly and Ryan Roberts and sister Caitlin. Kylie will be attending Boston University to continue her education and play Division I hockey. She would like to thank her parents for everything you have done for her and the rest of my family and friends for their unconditional support. I also would like to say a big shout out to Keith Jungles for all of his unwavering support and dedication and helping me to become a better player. Thank you to my teammates for their friendship and support in making coming to the rink the best part of my day. Number 13, Maddie Bowers. She is being escorted by brothers Tommy and Joe. She will attend college, not sure where yet, and studying abroad. She would like to thank my dad for teaching me how to skate. Well done, Dad. My mom for driving me to practice growing up, and all my teammates and coaches over the years. Next up, number 16, Emma Connor. Parents Nikki and John and brother Ethan. Emma will attend the University of Minnesota to further hockey and her education. She would like to thank my brother Ethan because he was the first one to make me want to put skates on for the first time. Number 18, Hannah Chorsky. Escorted by parents Christy and Tom Chorsky, brother Andrew, and Peyton Offit. Hannah will attend Harvard University and continue to play hockey. I want to thank my family for being such an amazing support system, my coaches for their exceptional guidance and encouragement throughout the years, and my teammates for making coming to the rink the best part of my day. Hannah Chorsky. Number 21, Brooke Greeley. Escorted by parents Tim and Mindy and sister Paige and Reagan. She plans to attend college and study biology. Nice hug, Dad. She would like to thank my parents for supporting me and hugging me throughout my hockey career, always being there for me and making it possible for me to play the sport I love. Brooke Greeley. And former player and manager, the best in the business, Kelly Collins. She is being escorted by brother Ryan Collins. She is going to be attending college, location to be decided. I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me throughout hockey. Kelly Collins. Number 11, Jessie Willett. Parents Carrie and Dan Willett are escorting her. She will attend college and become a pediatric nurse. I want to thank my family for always inspiring me and my dad for never giving up on me. Let's hear it for Jessie. And your starting goaltender tonight, number 35, Kelly Glass. She is being escorted by her mom, Christina, and Grandpa Sam. She is going to be attending college on the East Coast. She would like to thank Gene Erickson for being my goalie coach throughout my hockey playing high school career. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a standing ovation and warm welcome to your awesome 13 seniors from Edina High School. Thank you, seniors.